Hi. I have 10 minutes. So, let me get to it. I heard some things this evening that really pushed my buttons. It's been the same things over and over and over again for the past 4 or 5 weeks. I'm tired of the black questions. I'm tired of the treatment that Senator Obama gets. And it's not that they're being nice to him, or they're refusing to ask the tough questions. He can handle it. He comes out of Chicago politics. They chew you up and spit you out. I was spat out, believe me. No, I wasn't a politician, but that's another life that I'll tell you about later on. Anyway, there's an arrogance that floats around in the American culture that is so annoying to people who also have to share this soil and to people who live outside of this soil. You people are arrogant. And it's not all white, and it's definitely not all black. Not all black people are from this soil. The arrogance. It doesn't matter what race you are. It is the arrogant, ugly American side that is actually embarrassing to people when they have to leave this country to visit or conduct business. And it actually is just the way most Americans are. I don't get to be arrogant. I have to be humble. There is no other way for me to be. And that's just the way that I am. It's not because I'm so holy and good. That's just the way that I am. The minute I get the big head, there is someone standing nearby to hose me down and make sure I understand that you're not all that. Okay, the arrogance needs to stop. It's actually embarrassing. Okay, I monitor the news for the most part. I read just about, I read one blog today that just, and I don't know what else to say except that it is arrogance. Now, there's a news item on where some South African students mistreated criminally some wait staff for their dormitory. And I don't know what will happen to them, but apparently they get the idea that it's okay to treat blacks bad. It's okay to treat blacks bad. It's okay to treat women bad. It's not okay. It is not okay. So for anyone wondering why Senator Obama, the Democrat from Illinois, is leading in the polls against his GOP candidate and his Democratic opponent, the GOP candidate, Mr. Huckabee, is, I don't know what he's doing, but he's promoting his platform. I was told by the pundits on TV that the GOP candidate, the front runner, the only one that actually can win, is Senator McCain. So Senator McCain and Senator Obama and Senator Clinton have been talking to one another through the media and through their campaign speeches. I'll tell you this much. If you want to know why Senator Obama is winning, it's because he is humble. He is a humble servant. He is a public servant. He may have a persona or a personality. He humbly serves the people. The people respond to that. That will be the standard for all public servants. It will get to the point over the years that if you're in it for anything else than to serve the public and to please your constituency, it won't work out for you and you'll have to leave office. This is a new day. Remember what Mr. Romney said before he dropped out of the race or suspended his campaign, whatever? You know, he said the entitlement spending will have to stop. You people in your 40s, 30s, and 20s will have to figure something out, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember the rest of it, but I know that it was directed at me. It didn't matter if it was a Republican message. There are Republicans in their 30s, 20s, and 40s, okay, who are interested in entitlement spending as it relates to Social Security. Who wants to be left out of that? And just because I'm in my 40s or my 30s or my 20s, that doesn't mean I don't count. That's why Senator Obama is winning and will win. If you let Senator McCain go ahead and run in the general election, even though he wasn't born on American soil, you're only weakening the laws that promote that particular stance, that you have to be an American born on American territory to run the presidency. You have to be that to be a president. So if you're weakening that so that you can ask Mr. Schwarzenegger, Governor Schwarzenegger, to step on behalf of the GOP, you're eating your young, biting your own self in the butt, cutting your nose to spite your face. In the end, maybe when a lot of you may not even still be here in about 50 years, it will come around and bite this country in the butt. If this country is for Americans and is nice to people who are not from America, meaning they'll let you come in and you can get in where you fit in, like the rest of us here, because it's all a big scrap. We get in where we fit in here. So there's no real special consideration to anyone unless you have the power and the money to make it a special consideration. If you change that law, if you make an opinion on that rule, you will weaken it. It will come around, it will bite us in the butt many, many years from now, like global warming and entitlement spending and all the other things that people of a certain generation don't seem to care about because they figure they won't be around. God forbid you shall live, okay, to see the error of your ways, the error of your hand. These are people that you're leaving behind. When decisions affect you, when the decisions you make affect you, that's when you make careful decisions. When you don't have to feel the brunt of the decisions that you make for others, you'll say let them eat cake. That's not the case, and it's not right. With that being said, please join me on Blog Talk Radio on Saturday night Sip with the Scanner. I'm reachable at www.blogtalkradio.com/I made a mess. That's I, the letter I, made, MADEAMESSS. I Made a Mess is all one word with 3 S's. That's blogtalkradio.com/I made a mess. You can also see my handiwork on my blog. That's www.imadeamess.com. www.imadeamess.com. And if you want to send an angry email or a nice email, I'm reachable at Leslie, Leslie, at imadeamess.com. Bye, YouTube.